go. Okay, we're counting down the last 35 seconds. Hoping everything's going to work tonight because, as you can probably tell in a second, we've got a new interface, a new chat interface, which I don't know if it's going to work properly or not. But I've already had to reload it once, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I haven't got a clue. I'm going to talk about that delayed shipment, Chris Campbell. 9, 8, 7, Gold Flight, Boosters, Gold Flight, Retros, Gold Flight, Capcom Independent, Gold Flight. Hi all! Welcome to my channel, welcome to my stream, welcome to my world. And it's Thursday, so we've got another live stream. And, you know, I had loads of things planned to tell you, and then things get cancelled and viruses come along. And it's been a really busy week as well. I get confused about what I've told the main channel to what I've told the patrons, but I was, even though you've had a video this week, on Tuesday I was actually at a funeral for my auntie, so I wasn't really here for the most of the day, and I think I managed to get a Ghostbusters video out Tuesday, so I must have done that when I came back. But as you can see down here, the chat interface is completely changed, so any chats that I get, because I am dual streaming onto Twitch now, any chats I get from Twitch or YouTube will come in here. And if I chat on this chat box here, it actually goes to both Twitch and YouTube. And the other thing is, I can actually see how many viewers we got at the moment. And at the moment, we've got 172 viewers. So, hello, everybody. What's going on tonight's live stream? We're going to be drawing the Iron Man competition for the Patreon viewers. I've got two of these here. We've got issue 1 and 2, kindly donated by Matthew Thomas, so thank you for that. And the brilliant thing that I've got to thank, a big thank you to Mark Cahill, who's a firefighter in New South Wales, Australia, for the t-shirt he sent me. Absolutely brilliant. Look, check the back out. Makes me look like I'm some sort of firefighter. But I was so happy to get that, and I'm wearing it with pride. This is the first time it's been touched human flesh today. Mrs. Welder Wayne took it out the pack and put it on the radiator. That's Mrs. Welder Wayne's version of ironing. And that's why I've got it on there. It's got no crease. And once again, I'm only 5 minutes into the stream and I'm already sleeping on the sofa tonight. And I'm drinking coffee tonight. So no beer out of my Welder Wayne cup, which is on my merch store. But E3's been cancelled. Everything's been cancelled. First thing that we know has been cancelled is the event that I'm meant to be going to on Saturday at Orbital Comics. That's been cancelled, and I've already bought the train tickets. And about 2 days ago, I convinced Mrs. Welder Wayne to come with me, and I bought her train ticket as well. But because I've picked the train tickets out of the machine, I can't get a refund on them now. I can get a refund, but I lose £10 on each one. So we're going to go London anyway on Saturday, and I'm hoping to take Mrs. Welder Wayne to books and notepads again at the Piccadilly Waterstones, and I'm hoping to go to Hendon, RAF Hendon, to the museum, and I might be able to see some Spitfires. So it's under the table, I'm not going to get it. So I can do a compliment to the Spitfire build. I have got the Spitfire 4 here and the Terminator. They're going to be going out Saturday and Sunday, and I've also got the Ghostbusters Stage 10, which is going out tomorrow. But after the stream, if you've got nothing to do, if you click on the playlist on my YouTube channel, it's already up. It's just unlisted at the moment. So as soon as I get a chance, I will make that public. You'll all get your ding notifications if you wanted that, and that will come up. I did make a mistake in it, which I've put at the end, and I've showed the mistake that I made, so you don't have to. I also had to upload it twice because I talked a lot about what we're going to do at the event on Saturday. So I had to cut all of that out because there's no event on Saturday anymore. The candle tonight is Rancor. That's all we've got left. And I'll be honest with you, this one smells exactly like all the others. So we'll get that lit and we'll see what flavour that smells like later. I won't have my figure here. That's what I've been printing lately. This is a character called Shoto Todoroki. Shoto Todoroki from My Hero Academia. That's for my kids. I haven't looked at chat yet. I will get round to that. And with my Vincent at the moment, I've got to tidy this up. As you can see, all of this needs to be filed off and stuff. I've got the trim for the screen looking like that, which is going to go in here. I've still got to print the screen, but I have been doing all the guns. So this is one of the guns, and I've done the other one as well, and they're going to fit on kind of like that, which looks pretty cool. And I've done all the backpacks that go on the back as well. So pretty much Vincent's done. I've just got to glue it all together, fill it, and one of the Richards, I don't know if it's Richard Turnbull, someone was telling me, I don't know if it was you, Richard, the best filler to use for PLA. Please put it in chat. Because at the moment I'm using polyfiller. which is good for little things, but it's not going to be good for that. I could use a car filler, but I think that's too hard. Someone recommended wood filler. So I might give that a go. So, have I caught up with everything? So I'm sorry I'm not going to meet some of you on Saturday. But I am in London, so you never know. You might bump into me. But me and Mrs. World of Wayne do like to do a bit of the nomad thing. So we'll end up at St Pancras, because that's the mainline station for us in Corby. And then we'll just figure out where we're going from there. We don't plan anything. That's just how we roll. What else? Agora models. Let's talk about that. Now, I did the big announcement for the Terminator. There was mixed reviews for it. I'm sure all the Americans were like, yay, finally we're getting it. And all the English were like, what the hell? What we've got this already coming out. The thing is, which is why it's a really good thing, is that you're never ever going to be able to get the Terminator again from Hachette. I know that because I wanted to get the Flying Scotsman from Hachette and I wanted to get the Route Finder from Hachette. If you miss that build curve, you're not getting it again. And with a company like Agora Models picking this up and distributing it, it means you'll always have this available. Now, at the moment, Agora Models are shipping to America and the UK. And I believe if you ask them, they may be able to quote you a price for other countries as well. But it's good that we've got this option now that you can actually build the Terminator if you have missed the curve, or for anyone who's not in the UK, you've got that. But I was happy to see it because there's going to be more people watching the channel now, following along with the builds. The question was, am I going to be building it? Yes, I am going to be building it, but I'm going to be building it in a pack section, just like I did with the Shelby. So yes, theoretically, I will have two Terminators sitting in the back, and perhaps I'll have them as the gates of the Anduin in Lord of the Rings or something. I don't know, but it's going to be enjoyable to do that. And while I'm going along, if there's any fixes that we've come across or anything that I can remember from the original build, then I can feed that out to our American watchers and make things a lot more smooth. So I hope that's said that. Now, I haven't taken any chat, so I'm going to go down to chat now. And if you have messaged me, at the moment, I don't think I can go back on this chat. I can only go back a little way. So I'll try and answer all the questions. But what we were going to do tonight, Mrs. World of Wayne was going to have a notepad, and I was going to ask what questions you'd like me to give Hero Collector, and I was going to ask about the tinted windows. I was going to ask about the parking lights or fog lights. I was going to ask everything about the Ecto One, which I can't do now. I do have a contact at Eagle Moss, though. So what I'm thinking about doing is emailing them and see if I can get some response from it. We may be able to, so we can get some answers. But not just so much for the viewers or all the people that are building it, more to the point of the people that are making the mods. Because, you know, if they are going to be swapping out their front lights or something and making them light up, or the strobe lights, and there's someone already making mods for it, it'll be a bit of a waste of time. So we'll have to see. But David Palmer, oh, you got the Ecto 1 patches. David Palmer wanted the spare set of Ecto 1 patches. I'm glad you got them. We posted out Steve Graham's prize, the Agora model box pack 1. So he should have got that. If you haven't, it's probably coming tomorrow, but we posted them out at the same time. Thanks, Fee. ASA filament liquefied in acetone works well as a filler and a glue. Wow, has to be left overnight though. Has it got a really strong smell, Fee? Because I'll gas myself in this little man cave here. Paul Hart, hi Wayne, glad you like the pics of my DeLorean at the shopping centre. Cheers, Paul. That looked really good, Paul. That was absolutely brilliant. Paul sent me some pictures of DeLorean in Adelaide, wasn't it, Paul? My home, my birth town. It looked absolutely awesome. It actually looked like it was in Twin Pines Mall, Paul. Dash Riptide, wonder if they fix the teeth issue and fingers. To be honest with you, Dash Riptide, the teeth issues probably not. The fingers, probably. Because Hachette did provide a fix for that in issue 41, but Liam and the folks over at Agora Models will be able to answer that. Hello from the Netherlands. Vincent, WWE. Have you heard Jeff Hardy's coming back before the WrestleMania? And Paige, how cool is that? I just saw that news. Alex, how's it going? Wait, my daughter Chloe really loves your My Hero Academia figure. It's begging me to ask you if you can print one. I can print one, no problems. This only took 13 hours, but I want to paint it. Izoko? Izoko, is that the main character? My son wanted that as well, so I'm really getting into all this manga, I'm telling you. Philip Bradley, hi, Mrs. World of Wayne. Teeth, no. Fingers, yes. Oh, there we go, Ian. Excellent. You just answered my question. Terminator Hachette versus Agora Hachette. Who will win? Well, Plush Cooper, they're the same thing. It's licensed by Hachette. But if anyone's experienced Agora Models customer service, it's A1. A1, and their postage and delivery schedule and communication is also A1. So I know what I'd pay for. Tinted windows confirmed to be fixed. Thank you, Richard. Hachette is charging $1,200 for a 2-year build when you can build a flying one for $400. The thing is, Luke, if you see some of these, I always answer this question this way. If you see the finished version of some of these models in a museum and you said to someone that's £1,200, trust me, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. But the fact that people are buying little tiny parts each week and they're paying $8.99 for it and they're trying to calculate it without seeing the finished model, that's what makes people go a little bit, whoa. Because this isn't just like your standard Airfix model. It's not just like your empty shell of a car or something. These are really heavy workable things. But I like them. I like them. I've been doing them for years and they look really impressive when you see them. Believe me, these cameras don't do justice. That Millennium Falcon is ginormous. It's just so far in the back it looks quite small. And thank you to Model Space if you watch my live streams, because you featured me on the a tweet and Instagram. My Millennium Falcon hanging up there. Simflord, I hope everyone is surviving the Corona app. What's up with the from Alabama? Oh, hi Alabama. The US is getting the Jeep Willys MB from Eagle Moss. I did see that. That was listed as a trial in this country, Jason. I don't think it ever came out. Next month's going to be your birthday. Well, happy birthday for next month. That's you're an April kid then. I got all of my family, all my kids, all 4 of my kids were born in May. So I've got my I got one on the 7th. One on the 21st, one on the 23rd, and one on the 30th. How's that for planning? And my birthday's July the 4th, if anyone's interested. American Independence Day. Hi from Houston, 1 hour. You're in Houston, Troy. In Texas. I've been to Houston, Troy. But only in the airport. I was there for about 7 hours. I like a C3PO on the back. Vincent, that's available from Amazon. I think it was about £30. Mark Tadgel in the chat got hold of that, so I picked it up from his house. And I have got a video of me taking it apart, painting it and putting some electrics in it. It's on the channel somewhere. I think there's a playlist for it, actually, so you can watch that. Robert McNulty, is anyone waiting to see if they release the Build the Fast and Furious Dodge Charger? I'm trying to think if something new's coming out. Someone did send me that news agent's guide of the magazines coming out. And did you see that Hogwarts Express? 25th. Only a trial, so perhaps 4 issues. No idea who the publisher is. That's interesting, isn't it? I'd love to build that. That'd be excellent. The Hogwarts Express. But every time I see something that I like, don't be surprised if I'd give Liam a nudge and I'd be like, Liam, Agora Models, you know, Hogwarts Express. I'm just giving him ideas of things I'd like to see. Everyone wants Knight Rider. What would be your dream part build, Mark Buck? I said it used to be Vincent, but I'm building that on the 3D printer. I don't know. Someone asked me that the other day, what I'd really like to see built on the film. I'd like to do the Condor Man car with the caravan on top of it. Just something that's like, I like doing builds, but I like builds with gadgets. Like, you know, the Thunderbirds went up and down, all that. I love that sort of thing. The ramp on the Millennium Falcon. All the gadgets that happen on R2-D2 with the arms opening and the whistles. I like things to be able to do something rather than just sit there as an ornament. And it's all great with a DeLorean doing what it does, but it is going to sit in that case there. And as I've mentioned on other streams, that R2-D2, it hasn't moved since, I think I've plugged it in once, so the batteries are working fine in it. And whatever people say about 18650 batteries, don't let them run out. Crap. It's all crap. Because that completely run dry for about 4 months. I plugged it in and it's fine again now. So I think back in the day they had memories on them, but not anymore. 1 hour earlier now. We changed the time. Well, we go, what do we do? Spring forward. We go forward an hour in, what's the date today? 12. A couple of weeks. End of the month. It's always the last Sunday of the month in England. Hello, Brett. How's it going? Hi from Denver, Colorado. Thank you for that information, Brett, regarding the Terminator. You were bang on it with the ball there, and that caused some issues, I'll tell you. But you did well to keep that under wraps. I did well to keep it under wraps as well. So I was shocked. Andrew Tom said, "Hi Wayne, I had an email today. Ecto 1 build getting delayed. Now I saw that. Can people answer me something in chat? It said that there's going to be a delay of issues 15 to 18. Does that mean people have already got issues 11 to 14, 11, 12? Because I haven't, and I thought that's the next delivery we're supposed to be getting. I don't know where that is. Philip, yes, possibly WrestleMania could be postponed. I wouldn't be surprised." Giles Plain Shopping Centre. Oh, God. Paul Hart, you know what I miss most about Adelaide? John Martin's. But you still have the John Martin's, well, it's not called that anymore, pageant, don't you, at Christmas? I used to love to go to the Magic Cave and see Santa there. Isn't it weird, an English guy living in England from Australia talking to an Australian? Matthew Bonus, what's everyone's opinion on the Pistons with a Terminator? They probably need work, but I don't think we're going to do anything until I see how it's connected together. The biggest complaint people have had is the amount of plastic, and I understand that the next issue it is actually the big part that we've got is actually plastic as well. But you got to remember that if there's too much weight underneath it, it's going to really pull it down. And people were complaining about having a rod stuck up its back to keep it up, right? Believe me, if the legs were metal as well, I can see it not holding its weight. And if that thing falls over, as I said, when it fell off my shelf there, I think you're going to have a bad time. What about Goku? I did Goku, but my boy's taken that back to his mum's house with him. But Plush, I hadn't got a clue who Goku was. I hadn't got a clue what Dragon Ball Z was. Remember, my era was more like Target Renegade and Yi Are Kung Fu and Street Fighter and Streets of Rage. I didn't know what Dragon Ball was. Matt T, wishing everyone good luck for tonight. Thank you, Matt. I've got it all here. Just so you know, the entries, there's 56 entries on the Patreon channel. So that's brilliant going. We've got 107 Patreons now, so we're looking, that's almost half. That's excellent. We'll take 2 Terminators and stick them on each side of the entry door for Halloween. That'd be wicked, wouldn't it? Don't leave the figure too close to the candle. Yeah, there's actually a good hand in there. Look, I think we're all right, Svi. But it's a nice little print, that one. I'll tell you what, Svi, if anyone's in the 3D printing, I never use supports anymore. I use the experimental tree supports for everything because it uses less plastic and the figures come out absolutely brilliant. Look, even the little fingers on there. I don't think you can see it properly, but look, the individual fingers on there. Absolutely brilliant tree supports. That's the way to go. What's going on with the X-Wing Guard Dispatch 11 going back to free issues to subscribers? I wasn't aware of that, Philip. I've got 3 issues of the X-Wing still to build, and I'm guessing we're going to have another delivery soon. Just to tell you what's outstanding, there's 3 issues of the X-Wing, and I've got 4 issues for the Bismarck under here, and 1 issue for the Spitfire. After that Spitfire issue, I won't be doing it again until the subs come, so it'll be a little bit like the Bismarck. I will be a month behind the newsagents, because I want to get cracking on the Victory, but I just haven't had time with what's been going on at the moment. So, and then towards the end of next month, we will have Agora models pack 3 of the Shelby, so that's going to be a great build as well. Can't wait for that. But Agora models are going to be coming with a prototype, hopefully, of the Shelby, so I can see the finished one of that and the Terminator. So I'll be able to answer all of your questions then. It's all good. When 3D printing, are you printing from Thingiverse or you're changing settings, etc.? Andrew, I'm importing from Thingiverse. I'm changing some of the settings when I get it into Cura. I have been using a program called SketchUp to try and build some of my own stuff because I'm interested in making clamps and stuff like that. But believe me, the guys over at Model Designs, they've got their act together. I mean, look at that shelf there. When you're talking about bespoke stuff, you'll be happy to know I've got 5 bottles of Vallejo paints. Look, I said it right. I was about to call it Valjean paint again. Look, 5 bottles. One of them is Iraqi sand. And that's why I wanted Vallejo paints, because the Iraqi sand is pretty much the colour the Victory is at the moment. So that rack, I believe, holds 147 Vallejo paints. And I've only now got like 142 left to build, which is great. But just to let you know, on Monday, you remember this prize I had here? For the Tamiya lacquer paints, which is all of the paints there and the thinners and the rack. We're going to be running a competition, not for that one, for one directly from Model Designs, and it's going to be open worldwide as well. But I'm going to give you more details for that on Monday, and you can win one of those for yourself, which is going to be good. We love giveaways, don't we? Hi from Australia. Hi, Beckzak. Julian, can you replace those railway tyres to the 1955 Whitewall tyres to the DeLorean, please? Why? I like them. Everyone's wondering where our DeLorean is. Look, there it is. I like it like that. So all the other tyres are sitting there at the moment. And as you can see on top of that cage at the moment is all of the bits of Vincent still in pieces. I am going to be moving the Marvel Movie Collector figurine somewhere soon. Up here, we've got the Bismarck. We've got the engine for the Ghostbusters builds right at the top. You can't see that. And the other side of the Bismarck's over there at the moment. That's where we're going. People have been asking me on my Patreon to do another tour of this room, which I'll probably do. Because you can't see it. Behind the screen here, I've got loads and loads of polystyrene, which I need for the model railway. I'm almost at the stage to start releasing the model railway because I said I want to do it in March onto the main channel. The track's down, everything's working fine, and I want to start it by doing the ballast. So that's going to be the first video, doing the ballast and how I set up where we are. But I need to go buy some ballast. So, but the actual spreader for the ballast, I know there's different ways you can do it. I 3D printed. So, but that's actually with the model railway at the moment. The model railway's not here. It's at my father's house because I just haven't got room here. Regards to the Ecto-1 tinted windows, there's actually some visors, as I noticed when I watched the film over the weekend. Oh, excellent. That might ask a lot of questions, but these are the questions that I think are in the Facebook group. But I'll be honest with you, I haven't really followed the Facebook group too much. She asked for Katsuki Bakugo, please. Okay, no problems. Loving the engine build at the moment. It is. It's a really good build, isn't it? I love the detail in it. And I know a lot of people are adding their own little flair to it, which is good. I am probably going to weather it. I think I might weather the engine because you've got to remember that the Ecto-1 was a beat-up vehicle, and even when they did get it right, that engine's not going to be crystal pristine. How's the F40 doing? Plush, funny you say that. I'm waiting for a delivery, but I should have had a direct debit come out on the 10th, but I haven't had nothing come out yet. So I am wondering, because that's coming from Italy, and Italy's on lockdown at the moment. So I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I haven't got a clue, Darren Firminger, if Agora's going to do kit. But believe me, if you've got any requests, go over to the Agora site. They've got a forum on there and sign up and then put all your requests in there. And Liam will keep his ears open, I'm sure, to see what the consensus is out there in the marketplace. But what do you think of the idea of winning one of these racks, though, for model designs, huh? I love it. I love it. It was the lacquer paints, because I've never painted with lacquer paints before. It was the lacquer paints that I painted that Goku with. And I couldn't believe how well they went on. The only pain with lacquer paint is cleaning the air gun afterwards. But that was interesting. I need a lot of cotton buds for that. Nigel Marshall, you're still waiting for the plasma rifle I ordered back in November from Hachette. Nigel, where are you based? Are you in the UK? Because it's $49.99 on the Hachette site at the moment. I haven't got... Hi, Nexus. Hi, Kevin. How's it going? I haven't got a clue what the Australians are going to do about that, though, because you can't even send toy guns through the post. Now, I think the solution for that is to break the gun down into, like, you know, half a handle, another half a handle, and just send them bits at a time, like a model. And in that way, everyone can have the plasma rifle. But, don't know. That's an idea. Lee, Wayne, in issue 4 of the Spitfire, it says use L1 of magnet fixitude, use R1 instead of. Oh, okay, thanks for that. I've got, Ah, right, I see. Okay, this is the Spitfire. Number 4. I've still got to do it. And I'm guessing you're talking about that. So I will bear that in mind. Thank you for that, Lee. April 16th to be exact. Julian, come on the channel on April 16th. I wish you happy birthday. I was hoping Agora would do an Apollo build. See, that's another one I'd recommend. You're on the 31st of May. It said my daughter's on the 30th. I don't know if you've seen my kids. They've been on stream. I think all of them have been on one of the videos on my channel at one time or another. I think my eldest is 21 now. There's me saying I'm thinking. They're probably watching this stream going, Dad. Then I've got a 19-year-old. Riley's 11 and Faith's 9. Did you start a new Instagram? I've just seen a new one. Yes, I did start a new one, Darren. I had issues with the other one and I couldn't get into it. So I scrapped it and started again. So now it's World of Wayne Official, I think my new Instagram is. So the old videos have still got the old link. Svi, and me on the 17th of May. What you getting me? Wow, Svi, it's going to be an expensive month for birthdays. I'll just come down and see you, Sphere, and bug you all day. I'll put you off your tattooing. Sphere, me and you are going to have a chat for the summer, not about anything paint related or airbrusher. I'm thinking about getting a tattoo, as in getting something done with this. Because look how much it's faded now. It's faded, and I don't know if I want to keep it or have something over the top of it. And at the moment, I've got my beach 3 lines there. Look, 3 lines there, and I've got this thing on my back which needs colouring again. But I'm getting the bug again, so I might have to throw some moolah your way and see what we can do. Will we be getting the Mustang Eleanor in the UK? I haven't seen it, Stephen. Julie Blundell, hello Wayne, the 30th of May is my birthday too. Lee, really? Everyone's in May. Why is May such a big month for birthdays? I can understand why September would be a big month, and November because of Valentine's Day. So yeah, perhaps it's the holiday season, that's why. Bot in disguise. Hi everyone. Hi bot in disguise. That's a good, I just got that now. 21st of May also. God, everyone's sharing the same birthday. You know that Baby Yoda was quoted to cost $5 million when the guy who hid it in the episode 1 did not episode not to break it. Really? Wow. Baby Yoda's going to go mental, but I think Disney's big mistake is that they're making a big deal on Facebook saying subscribe to Disney Plus and see all these amazing shows. But everyone's seen it. And you have to know that if you weren't in the US, I'll be honest, you ripped it off. Disney are using an antiquated model for distribution in a world which is now based on communication. They need to do joint releases everywhere. Just pretty much like the Star Wars film release and stuff. Or the final episode of Game of Thrones. What are you doing for Easter this year? Well, I'm going to the Insomnia Gaming Festival if it's on. If coronavirus hasn't stopped that. With Riley and my daughter's boyfriend and my other son Jack. Finished issue 56 of the Bismarck. I need to get onto it. Whole plate or so another fast one. Is there any fiddly ones? I haven't even looked at them, Pellinor. So is there any fiddly issues in 54, 55, 56, 53? I don't know. I don't know what the next 4 is. The US had the Dodge, Richard. That's interesting. Good evening, Hector. 1 is 141 issues. As each issue is 4 parts. Do you think that's 141 parts or 141 times 4 parts? Seems a lot. No, it's 141 issues. So divide that by 4, and that's how many deliveries you got, Matthew. Gary, hey Wayne, beat you by 2 days on your birthday. You the second, are you, Gary? I've got a friend who's the second. Or are you the 6th? See, my dad's the 7th. Dodge Chargers in France. Wow, France get all the good stuff. Germany's got Knight Rider at the moment. It's just a trial, David, in Germany. That's not a full run yet. April 26th here, and my daughter is the 28th. And oh my God, everyone's in May. Hey, well, next year you're going to Norway with friends again, fishing. Mega Nico, I'd love to go Norway. I was telling Mrs. Wilder Wayne I'd love to do something through the fjords, but it'd have to be the sort of season where there's snow on the mountains, but not too much, like, you know, not like in the middle of deepest, darkest winter. But I believe that being on a cruise is the last thing you want to do at the moment. We only Dan, we only find out just before they go live with it so that Wayne can do the news flash, so I can't answer your question yet. Sorry, I must have missed your question, David. Sorry, Darren, sorry about that. Have you watched Smokey and the Bandit? I love Smokey and the Bandit, Julian, but I'm one of those guys that I saw it for the first time only about 2 years ago. And then I thought, you know what? That was brilliant. Let's watch number 2. And yeah, it just went downhill from there. Hello, Revo. Dave, how's it going? Look, it's there. You can see it in every video right there looking at me. Broken record time, Wayne. When's the next Bismarck? Next week. I'm going to probably get that out either Monday or Tuesday, D, okay? Did you see the announcement for the Super Snake Daddy up for auction in May? No. I saw that they did a Super Snake. No, I didn't. That's going to be interesting to see what that goes for then. Because the last Mustang that they sold went for something like 2.4 million or something. Which meant that the Super Snake was no longer the most expensive. That'll probably change in May then. Anyone done number 7 of the F40 yet? What a pain in the arse. I'm not looking forward to that then, Mark. Have you started filling the new track yet? Not yet, no. That's the next thing I'm going to do, Alex. Johnny 5. We need a Johnny 5. Agora? Have you built a General Grievous? No, but that'd be good. That'd be a good 3D print, actually, Vincent, I reckon. I've actually got the files to print a 3D full version of number 5's head, which has moving parts like blinking eyes and stuff like that. That's probably going to be my next project after Vincent. Yeah, USA's the Dodge Charger. I waited 3 months for pack 3, a rich turbo, and I started my build a month later on the pre-order when it came out. Wow. Is the GTR 100% not being made in the UK? Josh, that and the DB5 has stopped at the moment. I think they're doing a new Oh God, why do I put myself in this mess? They're doing a new strategy. There. What can I say? The only people that I haven't got contact with now, companies, are Panini, Centaura, which is good. Bexag, thank you. This was from Mark Cahill. I do love it. All the way from down under. Last year for clock change this year. I don't think it is for us, Gary, because we're out the EU. We'll do our own thing now. The farmers won't let it go through, I guarantee it. You think they'll do the Batmobile from the 89 Batman? I think it's been requested, but I've never ever seen a trial for it. Right, I know I'm far behind on chat. So if I haven't answered a question, I'm going to skip to the bottom and we'll start again. Feel free to write your question again and I'll pick it up. The reason being is because I want to draw this competition. So I'm going to get it ready. Let me just show you at the moment on the monitor capture here. These are all the names I've got from Andy Carroll, Andy Jones, Andy Nash, Bob DeNuto, Chris E.G. Nolan, Chris Iverson, Chris Morris, Christopher Guys, Dave Jennison, David Bullock, David Griffiths, David Robinson, David Thompson, Eric Vincent, Gary Knight, Gary Whitfield, who's got a cowboy hat on his thing because I've got 2 Gary Whitfields, Gavin Fry, Jerry Wilkie, Gigantor, Howard DeForest, James Carlos, James Maheri, Jim Stroffer, Jimmy Martin, John Fairbrother, John Fairweather, God, they're similar names, John Medney, Keith Sinclair, Kenneth Green, Mark Cahill, who got me the shirt, Mark Goff, who did all the locomotives for me, Mark Tadger, who got me the wearer screwdrivers, Marvel PHX, Matthew Aldrin, Michael Anderson, Neil Collins, Paul Dunn, Paul Purder, Peter Cummins, Phil Gibbon, Philip Noman, Rich S, Richard Davis, Richard Ayres, Richard Turnbull, Richard Vernon, Rob Fawley, Scott Crump, hang on. Simon Howe, Simon Thackeray, Stephen Graham, Steve Rose, Stuart Peters, Suzanne Dennis, and Troy Massey III. All the names I've got, I pulled them directly from that site. It was on the Patreon, Marty McFly. They had to enter there. It actually closed yesterday. So they're all the names that I've got because I do run competitions on the Patreon. Don't worry, I do. Hang on, let me just move this back again. I do big competitions and giveaways like this one here on the main channel. So Alexa, volume 9. Okay, we're going to do a test. As I said before on the last giveaway I did, all the numbers are inclusive. So if I did a number between, if I say give me a random number between 1 and 3, 1, 2, and 3 are selected. So I'll give you an example. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 3.
Your random number between 1 and 3 is 2.
See? Oh, that's the middle one. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 3.
Your random number between 1 and 3 is 2.
Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 3.
Your random number between 1 and 3 is 3.
See? It almost called me a liar then. So, we have got a total of 56 entries. So, I'm going to transfer back to this screen and we're going to do it now. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 56.
Your random number between 1 and 56 is 2.
2. Andy Jones, you've just won the Iron Man stuff. Andy, you won't have to do anything. I've got your email address. I will email you with instructions of what to do next. So on the Patreon channel, I've already got the email address. So congratulations, Andy Jones, and thank you for entering. That was quite fun. We'll do that again on the Patreon channel. I have been speaking to Nick, who lives in Corby as well, who's got some Ecto 1s he'd like to do a giveaway for. But The Echo Dot's a brilliant way to do it because I can't control it. So, 2, Andy Jones, well done. You have to let me know where I'm posting that to. Probably the deepest, darkest depths of China or something. If it's anywhere in the coronavirus zones, God, that's going to be hard. Wayne sent you a message. Oh, thank you, Richard. That was excellent. Yeah, the wood filler and right, that's perfect. I thought it was you, Richard, I have to say. I would love to see the Iron Man build start, Jason. That would be a brilliant build. Andrew James, Wayne, can you please explain your Patreon page and the level cost, etc.? Andrew, it's only $1 to enter my Patreon. People join the Patreon, but they do sometimes donate more than $1. Let me do this. Hang on a second. That one. There we go. I'll put that on the screen. It's only $1 to join. If you want to put more, it's up to you. If you put more, you get your name in light blue. But what you do get is you get your name on the Patreon card at the end of pretty much every video for the last like 3 weeks going forward. And I'm also doing behind the scenes videos. So pretty much every other day I try to. It's been a bit delayed this week because of the funeral on Tuesday. But you just get to see what's going on behind the scenes, and we just have a little bit more of an intimate environment for that. But that's the web address over that. So it's only $1 to join, and we have fun. We have fun. What I am going to do though is turn that off now, because that's just shameless. That's shameless advertising. You did enter the Mustang one, but lost. Ah, sorry, Marty. I said it's out of my control. It's the most random thing. See, YouTube didn't used to let us give giveaways, but they do now as long as you keep it on the YouTube platform. So I could say to you, go off to this channel and subscribe to their forum and then come back here and comment, no problems. What I can't do is go to a company and say, give this away and tell people to come to my YouTube channel, because it generates false leads and false visits to your site. So YouTube say no to that. So, but they did clarify that in the last few months. So that's why we're allowed to do that now. So Wayne, you won't begin the 3D print T600. It's all because the virus scaring me. No. I need to get the British Alexa voice. She sounds sexier than my English one. Really? You can get Samuel Jackson now, Dash Riptide. I don't mind doing it for you. The weather today will be sunny, a chance of rain. You remember an old speaking clock you used to dial? I can't remember numbers. Is it 1, 2, 3 or something? It's like the time sponsored by Accurist will be 8:22 precisely. My birthday's May the 13th. Too hot in the summer to be pregnant. My brother-in-law's sister suffered greatly in the heat. Spent a lot of time in a cool bathtub. Yeah, I know what you mean. But saying that, Murray, not that you're sorry, I just lost your chat then. May can be quite hot anyway. I remember having a May bank holiday lying on the beach in this country. NSCXP. When do you think a Gore will make a Ford Mustang GT 500? Well, they've already got the Super Snake. I don't know. I know that Liam really does like the Mustangs. Oh, flippantly. It's the Ken Miles 1967 Shelby GT 350R prototype number 2, the first Shelby Mustang to win a race. Wow. How did Marty save Doc Emmett Brown from being killed by Buford Madford Tannen and sacrifice himself to a Frisbee pie disc? What? Well, yeah, I suppose so. Not many people like Back to the Future 3. That's one of my favourite ones. I don't know why. Number 2's not one of... Number 2's my... If I had to put them in order, it'd be 1, 3 and 2 for me. Hello, Pierre. How's it going? G'day, Gaffer. 2-ton Buick. The Dukes of Hazzard was based, influenced by a movie called Moonrunners. It's a shame that you won't probably see the Dukes of Hazzard on TV anymore because of the new politically correct climate we live in. I used to love the old Dukes of Hazzard. Richard Turnbull, I so need the Hogwarts Express and the Iron Man build. Anyone able to send me the Iron Man, or more likely the Hogwarts Express, then grab them for me and send them. I'll cover mags and postage. As soon as I see the Hogwarts Express, Richard, I'll let you know. It's going to be in this country somewhere, but I'm guessing no one knows where. I reckon it's probably going to be in the, is it Bridgend area, the sort of Devony, Somerset area? But we'll see. Mike Lane might be the best person to have a chance of getting hold of that, if it does. Get a Hal 9000 voice. What are you doing, Gary? This is highly irregular. Okay, Luke, I'll buy it. Alexa, sing your theme.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
She don't know that one, Luke. Flipshot, do you know when the subscribers to Spitfire are going to get issues 3, 4, 5, and 6? I think the next subscription, because I'm on the curve, will be the 20th. 20th, 19th. 19th or 20th. They'll appear on your thing. So a few days after that, I reckon. Take care, Simon. See you later. That's Riptide. You know, we were laughing about that Fiat 126. Well, Lego's making a set of that car too. I don't understand it. I don't understand what the appeal of that car is. As long as you don't have to say, and I'm not saying it, Mark. Because if I did, it would be a tragedy. Matt T, sent you some pictures over on Facebook of issues 11 to 14 of Ecto 1 received about a week ago. See, now you've got yours, Matt. Are you on a different payment structure? Did you do the 12-month payment? Is that why you've got 11 to 14? Because I'm just on a normal sub. Number 3 is your favourite, Luke. If you like Westerns, then definitely, yeah. I love number 3. Lionel, just discovered the world of Wayne and quickly becoming a fan. Loving what you do. Oh, thank you, Lionel. Thanks for watching. We're just down to earth here. What you see is what you get. And I make mistakes all the time, as you'll notice in the next Ghostbusters video, which is out tomorrow. But as I said, if you want to watch it now, it's on the World of Wayne channel in the Ecto 1 playlist. It's stage 10. And Philip, I'm not even going to even attempt to say that. The other one is the koi droid trousers, koi droid trousers that my mother used to put me in the 80s. That and a ginger coloured knitted tank top. You want to stay there? I'm going to show you a picture. Here we go. This is Little World of Wayne in Elizabeth Downs Primary School in Australia. This is what I look like. There's the ginger cardigan. Look at the ears. That was me as a kid. And look, that was my class at Elizabeth Downs. Bless. See, this is my my only memory link to Australia. So I was out there and I was in school. But yeah, that's little old me. A Cora covered SUV looks like a Ford Explorer. I haven't got a clue at the moment what's under theirs, but apparently that changed to the Terminator with the glowing eyes. That happened in January. I completely missed that. I didn't see that at all. I doubled the DeLorean this month to avoid the disappointment with a flux they massacred and get onto the body. Well, I got 59 to 65 completed, skipping the upper bulkhead. Yay, out of stocks. Not good. You wait till you get to 91, Simflord, though. You'll be crying. Won't be Essex, never is. Yeah, why Samuel L. Jackson in the Echoes? He said, really? Really? I didn't know that, Alex. I'm not saying that, but wow, I didn't know it had profanities like that. My God. Just so you know, because I've mentioned the coronavirus in this stream will be completely demonetized by YouTube. No idea why that is, but it is what it is. Dukes has his on Forces TV. We don't get that. Obviously. Robocop build. Gary, I had a friend who had a Robocop, I think it was a Hot Toys, with changeable parts. He had an Ed 209 as well, which was absolutely amazing looking. And Chris, if you're watching this channel, if you've still got them, I'd love some pictures to show people of those. Bridgend, I think that's what it is, Chris. I keep getting Bridgend and Bridgewater mixed up. Bridgend is down Somerset way, isn't it? SmackDown has just been relocated to the Performance Centre for the week. They're still going ahead with it then, the Nexus. Because I just got news about Jeff Hardy and Paige going to be coming back before WrestleMania. But with everything that's being called off at the moment, and there's pretty much no travel. Apparently Trump cocked up with his statement saying there's going to be no travel from European countries to America. But I don't know. Be interesting. Alexa, tell me a joke.
What is the tallest building in the world? The library, because it has the most stories.
You know the best one I like doing on it? Watch this one. Alexa, hello there. Next theme sounds like the Wonder Woman theme. It's funny. I'll have to try and get it to do that, Luke. Disneyland in America has announced they're going to close down for a month. Really? That's got to be a first. Oh my God. I drive truck and haven't been home, but my second shipment of Ecto just arrived last week in South Carolina. It was delayed because the binder was on back order. So that puts you up to where we're up to, is that right? 2-ton Buick? Is that like issues 7, 8, 9 and 10? I don't know. Probably you pay 12 months up front. You're right. That's why you're getting it quickly then, Gary. Oh, it's good to see what's coming then. So, Gary, if you get any problems, then, yeah, communicate them to me. Because otherwise I'm just going to find out myself. The problem that I did, the mistake that I made, is I put the pipe from the carburetor. It was meant to go onto the fuel cap, but I put it onto the fuel inlet, something like that. I have moved it around, and I did a picture at the end of the video that you're about to see on stage 10. But someone did mention that. I can't remember who it was on the channel. Alexa, let me speak to... Hang on a second.
I don't know that.
I should have warned everyone. If you've got me on loudspeakers, I'm probably driving your home gadgets mental, so I apologise for that. But here we go. Alexa, let me speak to Pikachu.
The skill Pikachu Talk can help you with that. Did you want to enable it?
Yes.
Okay, here's Pikachu Talk.
Alexa, stop.
It has been stopped.
Oh my God.
Because you used Pikachu Talk, Amazon recommends another popular game info and
Alexa,
skill called...
Stop. Trying to shut the thing up's bad enough. Is there a convoy truck? You're talking about like Rubber Duck Film Convoy? Matt T, just a normal sub, but apparently it was set up on a 2-week frequency plan. No idea why. That's really interesting. Mark's Mod, what does the candle smell like? That's a good point. I don't think that one's got much of a smell. I reckon that's what coronavirus smells like. When your mistakes are the salt in the soup. The funny thing is, like, a lot of YouTubers will probably edit their mistakes out, but I tend to edit them in. The Mrs. World of Wayne's told me that every time I do a mistake on the stream, I should leave it in. I did one where I was like, welcome to my channel, welcome to my... And then the printer made a noise, and I'm like, what the hell was that? But I am going to think about doing some of the outtakes, because some of the things, sometimes I'm recording and I've been singing, but not realising I've been recording. And when I sing, I'm doing it subconsciously. It's not like I'm picking a song to sing. So some of the things I'm singing are crazy. I was singing Star Trek in the other day. Crazy stuff. Take care, Peter Hill. Thanks for watching. I don't watch Lego Masters. I'm not a great fan of... Oh, sorry, Dash Riptide. You're talking to Great Scott. I'm not a big fan of Lego, I have to say. Is that my mug, Wayne? Your mug? This is my mug. Okay. Mrs. World of Wayne says I should show you a photo of little me and little Mrs. World of Wayne. So hang on. Mrs. World of Wayne, how old were we in this picture? This is Mrs. World of Wayne and me as kiddies. Did you see me shrinking there? Look, I need a new chair. Look, I'm down here now. What's going on with this chair? It's got this habit. Sometimes I'm doing videos and for no reason at all, it just starts sinking. I don't know why. Cute, very cute. Star Wars droid decal would be awesome. Can I have a copy? Put it on the mantelpiece to scare the kids away from the fire. July 29th. You're a Leo, Mark. Bless you. Why would I want 2 Terminators? Why not? Why wouldn't I want an army of Terminators? All scattered around the room here. I think that would be brilliant. All with their eyes on. Can you imagine turning the lights on? Turning the lights off. You walk into the room and suddenly all the lights turn on. from all these mini Terminators. I think that would be more... Having a load of mini Terminators lighting up and freaking you out at night is way more scary than having adult ones, I reckon. Beware the Corona apocalypse. Who thinks they're going a bit over the top with this? I do. I just think it's a really bad flu, personally. But who knows? I've already heard a lot of conspiracy tales as well. My brother showed me one of those, saying that that this was an accident that happened in China that's worse than Chernobyl, and who knows? And there's a media blackout at the moment reporting that. Who knows? I love the old conspiracy, but put it this way: if you get the coronavirus, you've got one more antibody in your system to tackle the next big thing that's going to come along. I just finished putting together the DeLorean frame as I'm watching you. Oh, that'd be cool, Brian. Hopefully it's not twisted. The first one I had was a bit twisted. And I only noticed that when I got the doors and they weren't fitting in properly either. Because they were twisted. Luke, can you imagine a die-cast Queen alien from Aliens 2? I'd love that. That'd be brilliant. A Geiger alien, especially the Queen, like you said. And I'd like the load lifter as well that Ripley's in. That would be a good build. I think I've mentioned that before. Bridge End in Wales. I work there. There was a giant Muse warehouse there. I don't think I've ever been there. I think I might have passed near there when I was on the way to Minehead. Oh, Svi just said that. The yellow loader. Wow. Reading my mind. Alexa, I am your father.
No, that's not true. That's impossible.
I like that one. Oh, great, Scott. Thank you for that. I have fixed it, and I put a picture on the stage 10. This is why I make mistakes. This is why my cars never run in real life, great Scott. I'm always connecting the wrong parts together. Have done. That's why you didn't permanently attach the air filter. Yeah, it's good. I've put the clip on top, just balanced on that on the Ecto, so I can take it off and get it off again. But who knows where I put the fuel pipe then? Who knows where I'm going to stick the HT leads? Well, peeps, it's time to head off for work. Oh, Paul, thank you for watching. Wayne, stay virus-free. Catch up. And you too, Paul. Lord G6568. I'm scared to open my packages now in case it has coronavirus. The amount of things Mrs. Welder Wayne orders from Wish that come through. Or wherever, I don't know where she orders them from, but they're in those little grey bags with Chinese writing on them. I'm surprised I haven't got something yet. But we're convinced we've already had coronavirus. Mrs. Welder Wayne, she had a cough just before Christmas, which it went on for about 2 or 3 weeks. She had trouble breathing, night sweats, all the symptoms. So chances are you may have already had it. Alexa with 70 factorial. Alexa with 70 factorial. What am I meant to ask it, Laurentio?
11 duotrigentillion 978 trigentillion 570.
Holy crap!
Trigentillion 669 nodum
Alexa.
969.
Alexa. Stop. I can see that going on forever. That's a good one. It's rubber duck. Wayne had a trip around Duxford a couple of weekends ago after you said you were going, and it was a great day. I think you really enjoyed it because it was plenty to see and do. Was that the day I decided to go to Bletchley, Magic? Because the weather was terrible, but it couldn't have been the weekend. Some weekends I can't do because I've got the kids, and I don't think that would be the kids' cup of tea. Svi, you seen the video of the kid asking Alex to play Diggle Giggle or something like that, and it start what? I was just checking that my Alexa were, shh, stop being triggered. My Echo Dot's triggered. Paul Griffiths, Wayne, is this the most built to once you've ever done? Most definitely. I think this is 10, Paul. And I really want my most favourite build I'm doing. I can't do because I haven't got the time to do it at the moment, which is the Victory. But I am going to get time, hopefully next week, to do that. NASCAR announced the next 2 races at Atlantic Mine will run with no spectators. What's the point of that? That's like having a baseball game with no spectators. Whilst I'm waiting for my first F4 delivery, I've restarted my DLC McLaren MP423 build starting in 2013. Do they still have stock of that? Oh, Matna? Bot in disguise. Does a Darth Vader build exist anywhere? Not that I've seen, no. If you have Sky TV, you should get Forces TV. I don't have Sky TV. I don't really watch TV, D. I watch catch up, really. Great Scott, I expect the Masters to next. I think everything's going to cancel. No, it's 10, Mrs. Worldaway. Definitely 10. Eagle Boss's website still sells the DeLorean. Do you think it's worth starting at such a late time? Am I going to be waiting months for issues? No, they said, from what I saw, they had 2,000 left to sell or get rid of. So, no, you shouldn't have a problem. I reckon they've got a backlog, personally. You two are adorable. I'm just getting to the bits where you saw the picture. Just saying, we didn't get our Phoebe fix last stream. Oh, look, Phoebe was ill. Again, only the patrons know that. Phoebe had a swelling come up at the side of her face, and it's basically an infected tooth. Now, we took her to the vets. What's happened is she had a cyst. The cyst burst through the hole in the tooth, which is why she had terrible breath. But it was a good thing because, obviously, she's not in pain, and it's cleared itself. So what the vet's done is gave her a course of antibiotics. Unfortunately, little Phoebe's got to go for an operation next Monday to have a couple of teeth out. So, but she will be up here. But she's all right in herself. Phoebe's outside the door. Let's bring her in. Comes. You can tell everyone about your teeth, yeah? Hey there. Right, you tell everyone about your tooth. Tell everyone about your toothies. And this, we got her to look at this thing here. We thought this was like a hernia from a belly button that she's had for ages. It's actually a skin tag. There's no organs or anything in it. It's just skin. You've got a big one, haven't you? But you had a sore tooth on this side here. See, it's gone now. That's why she lets me touch it. She won't let me touch it. Who loves you? Hey, you're a good little girl. Yes, you are. See, look, who's that on the screen there? Let's say hello to everybody. Say hello to everyone. Or are you just going to stare at yourself? You can. It's up to you. You do what you want to do. You want to stay here? Do you want to get down? Where's your ball? You want to go find your ball? Why don't you go find your ball? Bless her little cotton socks. So that's going to be hard. It's going to cost £400 because not really many people. Well, I don't think there's any pet insurance that covers dental work. So bit of an expense, but you know I don't want her in pain, so we'll get that sorted. Your lass ain't changed, mate. God knows what happened to you. Yeah, God knows what happened to me. I was painfully thin when I was a kid, really painfully. My mum kept taking me to the doctors thinking I was anorexic. And then God knows what happened to me. I'm like an extra large now. If a model company said to me you could risk anything in the model world to build, what would you ask for, Wayne? A full-size cosplay suit, like an Iron Man armor suit. That'd be brilliant. Or the Batman costume. I don't know. Something full-size. It's been overblown and publicized. Yeah, I agree 100,000,000% with you, Great Scott. Alex, which is why I need to feel better. I need to Terminator 2 theme song or a quote. Put one in each kid's room and tell them if they don't behave, I'll attack them from the corner like the clown, the original Poltergeist. I have got one of those Echo Dots in every room. So we can have multi-room. It sounds in stereo around the house. So the kids use it. I never see them. They just like drop in to the different locations around the room. This is Rod Wayne. Yes, he has never had that many builds on the go at the same time. True. King Guts on the starboard, but don't start me off because that earworm's going to be going all night, Chris. Craig Ford, never going to happen, but if a company bought out Build Your Own Johnny 5 from Short Circuit, they come back. I'll tell you what, I think a lot of companies, and Liam, if you're watching my stream, you might be able to answer this, know that Johnny 5 would be a big seller. And I've got a funny feeling that the reason that they're not is there must be the licensing for it must be phenomenally expensive. I don't know. But I'm sure if they said they're releasing, say, even a half-scale Johnny 5, people would be at it. Hey Wayne, got to go. I'll take care, Megan Nico. It's nice seeing you again. Thank you for that. Isn't the Agora Pack Builder Terminator slapped to the original release we're all building? I do believe with the timing, Keaton Card 89, that they'll finish first. But it does give people the chance to do it. As I said, I would love to do the Flying Scotsman or the Route Master, but I haven't got that option. So it's great that people in the UK have that option now, and even better that people in the US have that option for the first time. No, Chris, we're not doing that one. A nice Panzer, Jason Platt. Yeah, a tank build would be good. Someone was trying to build a full-size loader in the US. That'd be something to see. No, I'm not doing that one either, Dash Riptide. Best build so far. I like it not because it's the best as in how it looks. I like the victory because it's challenging, and I'm liking my model railway I'm doing at the moment as well because it's something I've never done before, and I'm learning as I go along. And you'll see that when I start the model railway builds that are coming up. Don't have Phoebe in the rooms when you're working on those HT leads. Yeah, I can believe it. Great Scott, my stepdad broke a car while I was on a church show. I had to fix it for him at 15. Wow. I wouldn't be able to fix a car at 15. Although saying that, I could probably fix computers at the age of about 12. I've been able to fix... I used to work in the IT business, so I can build my own computers and program them and do everything. So I don't really have a problem there. I started a conversation on the Agora forum in regards to half-scale Alien. I've drawn up plans too. I have a lot of time on my hands. That would be awesome though, wouldn't it, Johnny? Your Model Railway Village, it came out a while ago. Train Little Town. I did 120 issues, but I didn't finish. You heard of it? No, I haven't. I haven't heard of that one. But you'll love my ideas that I've got for this Model Railway. Because I'm building it from the mind up. And there's a YouTube channel that people have recommended to me, but I was already subscribed. Luke Towan, who does realism dioramas, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Really inspirational as well. Oh, we were 6 in the photo, were we? Oh God, you could have been 7, because you're older than me by about 6 months. You know, just saying. Oh bless, look, Phoebe's getting all her fans now. God, I'm well behind on the chat tonight. I'm glad this chat thing's working. I have to say, it's the first time I've used it, so that's a good sign as well. Wayne, you are XXL, not XL, am I? I don't know. You buy my clothes. You have a cavapoo called Millie. She's so loving. Phoebe's the old Jack Cheese, and she is old. She's 11. I think we're gonna have a sad day on the that Monday when she's got to go for her operation. It's the first time she's gonna have been away, as in not with anyone that she knows. Hiya, Billy Bob. What's up? They have a full-size costume of Iron Man cosplay, only like $3,000. Wouldn't you love to build something like that though? Something that after every issue you can try it on. You know, you'd be walking around with your arm or something. It would be a challenge for someone to do, but wow, that would be pretty amazing. Oh, when we nearly lost a dog a couple of years ago, she had what's called pyometra, which is pus in her womb. £700 later, and she's still with us. I'd spend whatever I need to spend because Phoebe has been with me through thick and thin, especially all the shit that I've been through since we had her. So, and Mrs. Welder Wayne is just like doted to her as well. She'd trade Phoebe over me, I'm sure. You visited Duxford on the 29th, February 29th, the day I think you were going to go before the bad weather set in. Weather was windy, but rain held off. Most exhibits are indoors, so day not affected too much. Great show. I really want to see the SR71 there, Magic, so that is on my definitely to-do list. But I will announce it on social media when I go there. So, take care, Alex. See you later. It's £300, David Palmer, same price. Scale and polish. They said they'll take out any tooth that they need. How was she afterwards, David, or he? Your dog after the operation? The Iron Man build at the moment was only a trial, Cully Geo, so you never know, it may be released. Wayne, your railroad would be DCC. Believe it or not, I've got an O gauge at the bottom, which is going to be DC because I like the whole idea of flicking switches and stuff. Then I've got N gauge on top of it, which is going to be sort of like a landscape distance thing, which is going to be DCC controlled. So I've got both controllers. Yeah, that's my idea at the moment. But I will explain that when I do the video because I've got a vision. Got a vision. Ah, full of beans. Bless. Hi man, how do you test the LEDs of DeLorean before you built the circuits? You have any videos show any tests for the LEDs? Best channel build. Adrian, if you do a search for build the DeLorean testing the electrics, my one should be top, and I'll do it in that video. I've seen it, Alan, and Dave Say, Paint with Penny, Horlicks, all doing that build. They're that's why I was like watching those videos, thinking, God, I wish I would have done that. Hi Roger, how's it going? Hashit did a Germany Tiger tank a few years ago. Oh, it's Suzanne. I I haven't really seen some of the older stuff from Hachette, but I did know that they did the Flying Scotsman. But a tank, yeah, the German Tiger tank would be good. Lead Dak, the Rootmaster's paint is full of horrible visible screws and plastic interior that isn't all that realistic. I'm modifying all of it. I haven't actually seen it up close. I've only seen it over YouTube. Billy Bob, with the Ecto 1, the case is coming with it in the Platinum. Did the DeLorean come with a case? No, it came with a base, but not a clear case. It came with an umbrella that looks like an umbrella. An umbrella? A cover that looks like an umbrella. If you watch my last DeLorean video, you'll see it. The sofa is very comfy tonight, just saying that. How comes after these live streams, Mrs. World Away, and I always end up on the sofa? What's going on there? World Wayne, he cut the fuel line, you messed up. That's why I noticed your mistake so fast. 3 years later, I never did find out why he did it. Svi, in that link I sent you, that there's various marks of Iron Man you can print. I'll take forever though. What, like full size ones, Svi? Because I'm trying. Well, yeah, I've only got like a little ender free. I'd need something a lot bigger than that. Mr. Phrenology, how's it going? How's my head bumps today? Only just home from work. Have I missed much? Not really. We've been talking about anything and everything tonight. It's been one of those flowing streams. Not be without her. She got me through a bad patch. That's what pets do. They're always there for you. After the car comment. Let's not talk about the car comment while Mrs. Mulder Wayne's around. The event in London is cancelled, unfortunately. We're still going to go London, though. Just don't know what we're doing yet, though, because I got the tickets now. I haven't got a clue, Jason, but I'm gonna keep pushing them, find out what's coming. Have you been there to see it? Yes, I'm dying to go. No, but I want to. I want to see the Blackbird. That'd be one hell of a plane. Okie dokie, peeps. I've just got to the end of the chat, so it's been a great stream tonight. I've enjoyed it. I really do enjoy this new chat console, so that's working a treat. But so tomorrow you've got stage 10 of the Ghostbusters. As I said, you can watch that now if you want. It's on the playlist. On Saturday we'll have the Terminator, and on Sunday we'll have the Spitfire. Back to it next week. Next week we'll have the Bismarck, and we'll have hopefully a victory video coming. But thank you for watching, everybody, and I'm going to leave it there.